Welcome back to Raw and Real, where we take raw stories and talk about the real way Jesus came into it. Again, we are back with Nathan Silva. How does it feel to be back another week?
It's exciting. Happy to be here again. Yeah, God
We're
is
just
faithful.
excited. No other
Yeah, this is fun.
This is okay.
It's
Great.
awesome.
Well, you want to hear a fun fact about Silva? He used to serve with us for
Yeah.
Do you miss Jesus clubs and?
It was definitely.
Do you miss everybody here,
Yeah,
or
it was
are
so
you?
much fun and just
What's your favorite memory?
Definitely just the community you have with the youth,
good.
with the leaders, everybody.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Well, we're glad that you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, so last week, if you all tuned in, you actually talked about really how to follow Jesus and how to go full in and to not go halfway. I want to ask you this question. Talk about some of the things, or maybe one thing that you sacrificed where you felt like, I have to let this go in order for me to follow Jesus, and what that was like for you.
Definitely. So I think this one's going to relate to a lot of people right now as they're watching this, but it's the friend groups, and the group chats, and the old homies, the ones that are bringing you down, the ones that are not, some of you guys know, oh, I'm supposed to be walking this way, but my friends are taking me this way.
Right.
So for me, it was the friends.
Wow.
And obviously it was so hard, but the beautiful part is that God came through. He gave me the amazing, community I have now.
Awesome.
And it took that. I just took giving that up, but God promises to always restore more and even 10 times more. So now I have true, real friends.
That's good.
And it just, it might hurt a little bit in the beginning, but it's so worth it. So worth it. And now I have everything I ever wanted because I follow Jesus.
That's so good.
It's never easy, but it's always worth it.
I was going to ask you the question, is it worth it?
Oh, yeah.
And if so, for someone who might be in that, I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it, why is it worth it? Speak to that person.
Okay, for sure,
who wants to do it but is a little nervous.
Yeah, so why is it worth it? It's because God's going to come through and that's why you don't just walk out in faith. I know it sounds so easy for me to say, hey, just do it. But you'll be surprised what's going to happen on the other side. And
that's good.
Yeah, just go all in. Do whatever it takes. Just click the unfollow button, block the person, and then see what God does in the next week.
Good.
And just...
I love that.
Just excited.
I'm reminded too, time and time again in the Bible, I think sometimes we think this is all about rules and regulations and following Jesus. In reality, God so loves us, right, that he wants to actually bless us, right? It's not just he's not just taking and taking and taking and taking, but he's no, I've got a life of purpose, a life of fulfillment for you. And so I love how you're saying that you let go of something, right? But then you discovered, man, there is actually something better ahead. And so I want to encourage you too, that if you feel like, man, I gotta let something go, or I don't know if I want to do it, I'm telling you, it's worth it giving those things to the Lord, and watch how he's going to come through in your life just the same way he's came through in your life and in my life. And so before we end, we always end with a 15-second encouragement. Come on, could you give us one last 15-second encouragement?
Yeah, of course. Following Jesus is fun. Quick thing, when the disciples left their jobs and everything and following Jesus, they saw the greatest things ever.
Right.
So what happened? Good. These fishermen visited, they followed Jesus, and they saw miracles. They went on tour all around the Middle East to see miracles. This is no cap.
Right.
So follow Jesus. Promises to come through. Come
on, that's so good. Well, hey, we're so glad you joined us today. Again, we love you, we believe in you, and we hope you have the greatest week ever. Peace.